Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy M.K.S here, back here with part 2 of my goals, or whatever you want to call this, or my specific goal for supporting enterprise in what I call the 6. Please check out part 1 if you haven't done so, and some of my other videos where I cover in more detail. So hopefully this will make as much sense as possible. And hopefully, as it's my birthday in a couple of days, I'm not really looking forward to it, but hopefully you'll cheer me up by supporting my channel as much as possible. Anyway, so here goes. So as I say, this is continuing on from part 1, so please check it out if you haven't already done so, and I appreciate any comments, any likes or anything like that, and sharing the video and that sort of thing. I really appreciate that. And so here goes. So number 11, I forgot to mention in point number 1 that I would love to connect together what I call the 6. Again, please check out my other videos where I describe what they are, to come together and support enterprise. And I suppose the first step I hope to do, as the title of the video suggests, it might be a bit late to do so, and I might hope to do so as soon as possible, but at least in my 40th year, as I say, life begins at 40. It would be great symbolically to start this project on my 40th birthday on Monday, couple of days away, but I would love to somehow get in touch with either people sharing this video, or either myself or others sharing this video, or finding some sort of way to get in touch with politicians, embassies, NGOs, charities and whatnot, which work in what I call the 6, or developing countries or colonized countries in parts of Africa and Asia, Ireland and places like that, as I mentioned those places before, but so that they can they all agree to do what's best for the 6 and the members of the 6, or the citizens of what I call the 6, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I hope to connect them together, and I hope God will change my mind about some of my pessimisms and prove me that he is good after all, and that he is loving and good, because at the moment he probably doesn't seem so much, but hopefully he'll bless me and my plans, and these plans especially, and bless what I call the 6, and therefore change my view of him and life and whatever in a more positive way. Number 12, again, I hope that what I call the 6 can work together, mainly in business or enterprise, but also in other areas as well, like STEM, science, tech, engineering and maths, or other areas which are potential areas or fields of empowerment. I was going to say farming or agriculture and all that sort of thing, but I suppose they are types of businesses anyway. Number 13, I hope to address some of the issues that we might face, like some of the divisions between Asian countries and Asian nations and each other, and African nations and countries and each other, and the mistrust they have and the divisions they have, and hopefully help them to work together more. Number 14, on that note, again, I hope to talk about how by working together and being united, I feel that this, what I call the 6, can work together to solve problems with business and science, and again STEM, how they can train each other and have each other's backs and support each other, especially like the B.R.I.C.S. I hope they will come together more and discuss how they can end any division and ensure they trust each other and they trade together and support each other as much as possible at all possible times, and not let things divide them. And again, like I say, African and Asian scientists and people in STEM, science, tech, engineering and maths, as well as business and all sorts of areas, the 6 generally, hopefully they'll work together to support each other as much as possible. Number 15, again, this is probably one of my biggest goals in life, and it's what I hope to be part of my legacy and whatever, and it's something I really hope to focus on as much as possible, and spend as much of my attention, time, money, effort, energy and whatever I can as much as possible to make it happen. Number 16, I'd love to hear other people's ideas, and like committees and think tanks, NGOs and charities, to talk about what they would like to see happen. And again, I think if they work together and share each other's dreams and goals and ideas, and have patience to listen to each other, they will hopefully be able to put aside any differences and work together towards common goals, which hopefully will make the world a better place, especially for members of what I call the 6. Number 17, that includes, I think, like encouraging African and Asian politicians, as well as, like I say, Irish or politicians from what I call the 6 generally, to including politicians from Australasia and the Americas, helping indigenous people, for instance. I think that they should be encouraged to invest in their people and not be too greedy about trying to make money for themselves all the time and their own wealth and power, but think about their nations. I know that probably sounds a bit corny, and I never like to force it, but I think it should be encouraged, and maybe there should be some sort of honor attached to building a legacy of helping their own citizens as well as each other's. Like some pride in helping what I call the six, and that sort of thing. And yeah, excuse me. Hopefully, I'll show what dyslexic or neurodiverse people can do. I know I haven't talked about that, but yeah, hopefully they'll see the positives of working together and sharing goals, and seeing how they can benefit each other. Number 18. I hope they'll again see the positives of networking together and seeing the positives of each other, like China and India, for instance, talking about positive things about each other, and the BRICS generally, and again, African and Asian nations, Ireland also, and what I call the six generally, to work together and again, put aside any differences and work towards common goals, and look at what they share in common and what they like about each other rather than what divides them and that sort of thing. Number 19, I especially hope to help Indigenous Africans and Australasians, as I often say, in software development, if not tech generally. And number 20, also especially in STEM generally, but hopefully they can work together, again, what I call the six, to benefit each other as much as possible. And as ever, I'd love to hear your thoughts about my quirky ideas and whatnot, and what ideas you would have, say, to benefit the six, again, what I call the six, or basically developing countries and colonized countries and that sort of thing. And I am out. Peace and love.